Saturday night, yeah, it's time for the show. Two old guys and a workbench, ready to go. Weeks in the rearview, got some knowledge to bring. Lasers, printers, and all the shop things. Mess on the bench, but we're chasing the craft. If it all goes sideways, we're still gonna laugh. They say wisdom comes with age, we'll see what we do. If we botch it on camera, we'll keep it in for you. Two old guys and a workbench, what could go wrong? Oh, we only had to do it twice, that didn't take too long. Laser burns and 3D prints, oh what a sight. Every print has you stressed and the vectors wanna fight. Losing our tools, they were just in our hand. I'm telling you, they were right there. Clear off the bench and we'll find them again. I'm chaining them to the wall, I swear. Mixed up the glues and now the parts won't stick. Read the label twice, yeah, that's usually the trick. Measure it once, then we measure again. Get your head in the game and dial it back in. Oh, under the chaos, there's tricks to be learned. Parameters and settings and lessons well learned. From first layer fails to a clean final pass. We'll show you the wins and the times we get knocked on off. Well, would you look at that? Would you just look at it? So grab you a drink and pull up a seat where the mess and the magic and laughter all meet. Oh, two old guys and a workbench, what could go wrong? Oh, we only had to do it twice, that didn't take too long. Laser burns and 3D prints, so what a sight. Every print has you stressed and the vectors wanna fight. So tune in next Saturday, don't miss the fun at the bench with the laughs. We've only begun. Keep your hands to the craft and your humor turned on. Every fail's just a step to the job well done.
Well done.
Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome. Let me get back to the comments. Oh, man, we got some people in here tonight. Wayne's in. Santa's listening. Santa's moving his mama in. Kevin, howdy. Ava Lee. Jack. Hey, guys. Three dogs.
Crafted. Yes, it has been extremely busy this week, which is a good thing because this was a crap week.
Yeah.
Jeremy knows this was a crap week. This was a very, very hard week for me. But
Yeah.
needless to say, God is good, and I got through it. Not through
Yep.
it, but another step. So crafted, Kevin, your stuff should be to you according to the postal service. Should be there Tuesday, I think. But anyway, it is on its way. Do not laugh at my packaging. It was Jeremy's idea.
Okay. Whatever. I don't know what it is, but I'll take the blame. Not a clue.
Jack in the shop's here. How is everybody? How was your guys' day? Mine was wonderful. It was 60-some degrees today. Sun shining. No snow.
Yeah, we woke up 14 degrees with an inch of snow on the ground this morning, and it's gone. But I don't know. Michigan just doesn't want to give up. I don't know what's going on. Let me show you this thing hot off the alien cell. That's the 60 watt cut and engrave. I think this is the third one that I've had to do. Fourth, no, the fourth. This is the third attempt on this one in Lightburn. The other two that failed were from the alien cell software. I might be stupid. I don't know because I got it to work the first time, did the exact same setup, put the new piece of artwork in, hit the go button, and it just went crazy. It didn't do anything it was supposed to do. So I don't know what's going on with it. I got to figure it out. I'm like 3 hours into playing with this stuff, so whatever. It is what it is. I'm getting used to it. But this one's done on Lightburn, and that's part of it. That's the oh gosh, I did that last year around Easter. It's the He Has Risen with the little light that comes through and the stone that rolls away off the thing. This one's going to be about 22 inches wide, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. And this is out of that 4.5 millimeter plywood. So that's what I'm working on. I got the Lasermatic moved back behind me for tonight because I'm going to do something different a little bit later. Mower blowed up. Uh-oh.
That's okay. I just dropped $500 on one, and I can't get my blades to turn. So, yay!
There's a key. You turn it, and when it starts to run, then there's another button that you push. The blades spin.
Yep, and as soon as you hit that button to make the blade spin, she starts puking black smoke and locks up and says, "I'm not running." So, AGT. Your stuff is in the mail and will be to you. I think they said Tuesday.
Cool.
Greg Wilson.
I don't know.
I
don't have the stuff that I mailed out. I mailed out on Monday. So,
hey, I'm all new to this stuff.
Everybody's probably got their stuff for me already.
Oh gosh, the lady at the post office was laughing at my tags because they're all handwritten and then stuck down with clear packing tape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey. I mean, if you're stuck in the 40s, then that's
well, you know, I'm cheap.
All right. Jim, what are you working on tonight?
I have oh Lord, hold on. I have a pile of those. I have a pile of puppies.
Nice.
Yeah. My son brought over a ton of his handmade knives and needs marks on them. So, but this one right here, guys, this right here is absolutely gorgeous. That is a spalted maple out of, I want to say that it's from Vermont, but look at that. Look at the spalting in that. That is absolutely just gorgeous. Very nice, very balanced toad sticker. So I guess
I'm working on some stuff to show everybody here in a minute.
I'm going to switch my camera. Hey, look at this, Jack. I'm being fancy. I got 2 cameras now.
Okay. Greg, Chuck, Koala B, howdy, howdy.
Bob Means, your stuff's in the mail. We'll be there Tuesday, they think. Tuesday or Wednesday.
For my packing, not my packing slips, because I just take those and make the post office print those off with a QR code, so I don't have to have a printer. But I have a Dymo Label Writer 450 that I bought at Walmart 5.5 years ago for like $90, $80. And right now on Amazon, that same thing is $400 or something like that. I don't understand how the price jumped so hard, but yeah. So sorry, somebody just emailed me about the 11th. Yes, that is still going to work. The 11th is on. I will email you back in a minute, or when we're done. Let's see what else. Well, Greg, get your butt busy and get that thing burnt.
Hey, don't try to blame us for your inadequacies, pal.
I know, right?
Ain't gonna fly around here.
No, we want to zoom in on that one, and then I think I'm going to go there. All right. Ooh, that's pretty. Mother of pearl.
Actually, it's resin.
Oh, sister of Merle.
Sister Merle. Merle
Okay.
Haggard.
Sister Merle.
Sister Merle.
All right, you do that. I'm going to work on a couple of things real quick. I'll keep an eye on the chat. I want to get all my ducks in a row before I show everybody so I don't look like an idiot. Of course, y'all want to see that anyway, so I think maybe that'll be fine.
Now, guys, if there's any one of these knives that spark an interest that you might be interested in, let me know. I'll have Jeremy throw up my son's contact information. You can get a hold of him. Just let me know in the comments. That way I can put a tag on it. So when he says, well, which ones were they looking at? I'm not sitting there just going, I don't know. Not my gig. All right, here we go.
How do you do that? I don't.
Trust me, Jack. I always try to ask my son, hey, don't bring me over any of the sharp ones because they get moving around, and the kid puts such an edge on stuff that I usually end up losing a quart or two. But I can't remember what wood that is, but it's beautiful nonetheless.
Did you see Greg wants you to teach him how to use two cameras?
I don't remember how I got here, Greg. See? Exactly right, Greg Wilson. If I can do it, so can you. I don't know how I did it. I got lucky. Just like a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. These are probably my favorite knives of my son's. Is the complete hand forged. I love the black scale on them. You're crazy, Jack. You're crazy.
I got three.
Both sides, Dwayne. Both sides. I'm trying to figure out. This is what Dwayne sent me this week or last week. It cost me an arm and a leg, though.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's beautiful, though. I love the old blade because of the heat strokes in it from a lazy framer, not wanting to change out his blade because it's at the end of the day.
You're just putting that little logo on the hilt there by the handle?
Yeah, that's his maker mark.
Okay. Tilt your camera down just a smidge so we can get it in the shot better. I was working in Lightburn trying to figure something out, and I looked back over the camera here real quick.
How'd that?
Yeah.
Okay, put your glasses on.
Got him. Behind me.
Yeah, so the heavier forged black, the scale on there, I usually got to do 2 complete passes just to make sure I'm getting down deep enough.
A bundle of what, Jack? You got files you're putting up there? I like it. I like it, Jim.
One more time.
Oh, okay. So actual product in a bundle pack? Well, a dozen's better than one. I had some people call me today. They said, "Hey, you doing engraving?" And I'm like, "Yep." And they're like, "All right, well, we're coming your way. We need to know where you're at. We got a couple of knives we want engraved for our boys." About an hour later, they called back. "We're not coming today. We decided to take the knives back to Walmart and go to Cabela's and get some good ones. So we'll be there next week." I'm like, "Okay."
Good ones. I'll sell them good ones.
Yeah. Better than Walmart. Well, Walmart's got, if you go to their the gun counter, they got some good stuff.
Air Grills is not a good knife.
No, I like the Gerber. I like Gerber knives.
I do too.
We did them for wedding stuff. Everybody, all the best men got nice Gerber hunting knives. And man, I'll tell you what, the one I got sure holds an edge pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I said pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, well, I'm kind of spoiled with my son's knives.
Yep.
Welcome in, John Alva. Welcome to the madness.
Howdy, John. I'm not on screen because Jim's displaying his fiber skills at the moment, and we're just letting him go to town.
Fiber skills.
After I taught him how to do stuff this week, he got all of his other projects done.
Yeah, I just finished earlier when Jeremy and I were on with each other. I was finishing up a quarter of 80 Benchmades. Another beautiful knife.
That's cool.
He antiqued the blade on this one.
Yeah, you can see the scratch marks from the belt.
Yep. Yeah. He likes he likes his knives to work.
You shouldn't have too much difference in height on those, should you? Or is that because of the knife and the handle?
The handle thickness. Yep. Handle
Gotcha.
thickness. Yep. Yep. And when I get them all done, guys, I'll pop them back up on screen again so you can see all of them. Because he's got some beautiful ones in here.
All right, you guys want to see me do the light burn stuff or the unboxing that I have to do? I'm going to do an unboxing live tonight. I have one more thing to unbox from Alien Cell, and I wanted to do it tonight.
Well, then get to getting.
Well, do you want me to? We're waiting for you to be done.
I have 30 of these.
Oh, well, all right. We'll switch over here then. Okay. Let me do the light burn stuff then.
Go ahead.
So Rich did a video and about nesting in Lightburn, which you used to have to go up here to arrange and then hit this nest selected right here, and it would take you to a website, and you have to do a file, and you'd have to upload that, and then you'd have to wait for it to do its thing, and then you'd have to go back here and then re-upload the file into Lightburn. And I never did it because I was just like, no, it took me less time to do it manually than it did to make all that work. So then he did this dock and did the quick nest. But I was wondering why he didn't just go over here, because it's right here and you don't have to do anything. So we just take these. I already found out that for some, well, maybe I can do it now. Maybe let's move these over. For some reason, I have two more than what it wants, but they all fit if I do it myself. So we'll do this, collect this box over here, and then we just hit that. Oh, look, they all fit. Okay. Plus I got room for more. And I don't mind that. He says he doesn't like the auto nest, or he does for whatever, but these are touching. So if you get them in the right spot, they touch. And they're tight as tight can be. But man, ever since they did that, this is going to make doing my earrings a breeze, getting these things in there and just setting it and going, because that's the thing that took me the longest, was to figure out which earrings I could put in, angle them the right way, get them flipped this way, turn that one upside down to, crook it into the thing. And my boards are 5.5 by 12, 1/8-inch hardwood, so they're not a full-size piece of plywood, and it helps. And I was very impressed when I saw that up here, and I started playing with it and figured out how to use it. There's some other stuff in this 2.1, and I've just started using 2.1 release candidate here a couple weeks ago. I haven't really dug into a lot of stuff because, well, I saw that, but I've been trying to work on my other projects and just getting them out and just seeing how it worked with the fiber laser and how it works with the Lasermatic. And now today, for the first time, I got it to work with the Alien Cell, kind of as is. There's no camera, but that's fine. And then, yeah, so I saw this nested thing, and I wanted to show that tonight because I thought it was pretty neat. And I know a lot of you guys make small stuff. Well, you want to fill up a sheet of plywood with whatever. So this is my earrings so far. This is probably half of the ones that I've designed. And I've got them all, winter and Christmas and sports. I got them all into blocks because it's easier for me to go and find which one I need and then, pick one of these John 316s out. Or these guitars are my favorite. Those things on cherry, them things turn out good. Anyway, yeah, so the nested thing is what I wanted to show you guys. Oh, there's two missing right there. All right, so if I do this and I collect this again, and if I hit that, it took it into the wrong spot. All right, so we'll just do that, and we can just drop those in down there, and those are fine. For some reason, it wouldn't let me nest those two if they were connected into the other ones, even though there was that much space on the bottom. I have no idea why, but the guitar earrings are. See, I've got some. That's for that band. Let's see, where did they go? Right here. These are. Oh, those are the seashell ones. They're 59. They're a little over 2 inches tall. Where's the other ones at? Where'd they go? Oh, down here. Those are 20. Those are an inch tall. So these ones here are the ones that I do on my danglers. So I have these little guitar picks, and I put a stud on the back, and then I put the ring to that one, and they're like a little dangler. So I do those with the 10 watt on the Lasermatic just because of the fine detail and how good they turn out being that small. So these are another little. This one I shrunk it down and made a stud out of that one. Yeah, anyway. What was this one? This one's a logo of for somebody, and that one is 44. So I try to keep the length to 30, anywhere between 30 and 45 if I can. Some of the like these ones here are the flexible ones. You can bend these up into a loop. Here's the trick: if you're gonna bend these up into a loop, cut them out of hardwood. Plywood will work too, but plywood's ugly. I don't use plywood anymore. Cut them out of hardwood, 1/8 inch, and then soak them in hot water for an hour or so, and then just loop them, put your rings on them, and let them dry. Perfect. Anyway, that's how I do it.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah. So,
but what do I know?
All right. I don't know. I'm going to save this because I did some changes. I don't want to do that. Actually, I don't have to because that was in my other stuff. All right, cool. All right. What are you doing? Are you still doing knives? All
right. I'm still doing knives. Been doing knives for the past 4 days.
Yes, Santa. That's actually organized. Believe it or not, that's actually organized from what it was a few months ago. And I still got some organizing to do. And I have one more file that has earrings and stuff in it that's just a disaster that I have to go through and do that. But Lightburn crashed last year, and I had 80 designs in there. And when I opened it up to do some work on them, most of the designs were there. I have 50 designs left that were still there. I could not recover them. I went to Lightburn and sent them everything that they asked for to try to want for me to figure out what happened. The stuff that opened up in my file was half the artwork was gone. Some of them, it would be missing the cut lines. Some of them, it would be missing part of the cut line, but all of the engraving, I have no idea what happened. So I've been rebuilding my earring files back up, and I don't know if I have quite as many as I used to, but I took that opportunity to weed through some of the ones that didn't sell and just get rid of them. So thank you, Ava Lee. A lot of input from my girls and my wife on what, and then a lot of them actually are requests from people coming into shows. So they asked me, hey, do you have this? Nope. Write it down on my notebook, come back home, make a design for it, pull it out, put it on the board the next time. And then this, I don't know if you guys were here, but the cardboard, let me get this full screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. These cardboard earring things, I just decided to call my earrings Benchlight Studio because they're made from real hardwood and it was a little bit different. And then I have all my information on the back, and these little, they hang on my pegboard, and then there's the two little holes in it to put the hooks through, the loops through. And yeah, it just gives them a little bit of an elegant look when they're hanging on my pegboard on my table. Or on the beehive. I don't hang those on the beehive. I hang the plywood ones that I have, like my glitter paper and my paint and all that kind of stuff on. What are you doing there, Jim?
I have 3 really strange knives. I'm trying to figure if he made these out of a railroad spike.
It looks like it. It looks like something.
But they are just pure steel, is all they are.
I don't know how good this is going to work, but it's up here so y'all can see it. And where's my knife at? Jim, where's my... Oh, there it is. I found it.
It's right there.
I thought you took it back. All right.
Right where you left it.
Okay, so got the Alien Cell air purifier, and we're gonna open that up. And just in case you guys didn't see my unboxing video, here's my knife. This is my unboxing knife. This is the one that Jim's boy makes. He makes some good knives, Jim. I'm telling you what. Ow, that's sharp. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Stay away from that thin edge.
Yeah, right? All right. So, with all the correspondence back and forth between Alien Cell and a lot of stuff went down, okay? And I'm not going to get into it, but when they said they were sending me a laser, I'm like, hey, send me an air purifier so I can do some testing on that as well. Whether they're going to or not, I have no idea, but I asked for it, and it showed up. It actually showed up 2 days before the laser did. So I thought that was kind of cool. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so again, we got that cardboard angle iron there.
You put it too far up in the air there, short round.
Yeah, I think, well, I wanted people to see the box, so I suppose I can move it now.
Oh.
Got a book. Don't need that. Power cords and the connection cables for the laser. Oh, adapters. Got some adapters that came with it, probably to go from their 3-inch to the 4-inch. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. Got another one of these little flexible extended air hose things. We'll figure out what that does. More foam. And that cuts really nicely on the diode laser for stuff. All right, let's get this down. Just like the laser, it's got these nice Velcro straps on it. You keeping an eye on chat for me?
I am too.
Cool. All right.
Squirrel. Oh, no, I'm good.
And then there was this thing in the bottom. The lid. Oh, yeah, that's the front. This thing, I don't know if you guys were watching the LMR when Patrick had his out, but this thing's got the leather on it. I don't even know how to say it. Spit out the words, man. Oh,
spit out the words.
Okay, biggest Ziploc bag I've ever seen.
Kevin says vent hoses are usually used to vent things.
No, say it isn't so.
Well, Kevin said it is.
There's the leather, and I think. Oh yeah! Wow. Okay. Magnetic. It literally sucked it right out of my hand. That's fun. Peel that off. Out of here. But I want to look at these. Wow. Is that that's the pre-filter. Can you get that material out of there? Kinda. Okay. So I guess you can get your own pre-filter stuff and put it in there. They don't have the filters available on their site yet. Another regular filter. Another, oh, that one's a little bit better. That one's got some more stuff on the top of it. I don't know. Can't get these out there. Anyway, I want to get that. I want to get them out. I want to look at them.
Are you getting whooped? What's going on over here? Now
you're
going to have them all out of sorts.
This one, nope, I'm not. This one has a battery. Why is there a battery? I don't know. Look at that. It looks like a battery thing on it right there. I don't know why. Can you see that?
Well, it's going to match up with your monitor on the front that looks like a battery.
That's the activated charcoal. That one's okay. This one has another battery, and so does that one. And the fan is down here at the bottom. I don't know if I can be able to show you that. But the fan is down there. It looks like a turbo. It looks like a turbo fan. So that's cool. These aren't going to go back in, by the way. I couldn't get them out, so why would they go back? Oh, hey, they are. Nice. Cool. All right. All right, so let's Get the cord. All right, let me get back out of this thing. We'll put you back over on Jim. I'm gonna hook some stuff up here. I don't know where I gotta go for my power. I might have to grab something to get it closer. Vent.
So he builds Kydex. He builds Kydex for every one of his knives. This is one I just did.
I miss doing Kydex. That was so much fun. I don't miss the headache though of the FFL and all the paperwork and all that stuff. I might set my bench up over there to do some more stuff. Sorry, there's a couple of messages coming in, so make sure I'm keeping up on stuff here.
I haven't seen anything change on mine yet.
No. Private messages. So I just want to make sure that I'm keeping up on stuff.
Private messages.
Yeah, people message me and email me during the stream, and I want to make sure I don't know why. Three dogs. That is exactly why the Rolly is behind me. The Lasermatic is behind me right now. I moved it over so it was in camera, and I'm going to slide this thing over. I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to hook it up to the Lasermatic because my alien cell's hooked up to my big shop exhaust right now. I don't feel like changing it. This one's hooked up to my exhaust too, but it's easier to move around. Oh, look at that. Okay. It is plugged in. Okay. All right. So where's the adapters? The adapteroonies. There is a 4-inch and a 3-inch.
Why? Why do we want to do that?
The 4-inch is a little small. All right. That's fine. I got it zip tied.
I'm about as redneck as it gets.
Okay.
There we go.
Actually, I don't need the zip tie. This one has to come. All right, so let me show.
Do what you got to do, brother.
All right, so this is the adapter for the 4-inch. This is the hose that comes with the Lasermatic. Looks like I gotta.
I'm glad that I could be part of your memory, Greg.
What happened?
He goes, I bought some. Greg says, I bought some Kydex to give it a go and forgot I have it until you just mentioned it.
Oh, yeah. There we go. I just had to loosen that nut up a little bit around that clamp. Okay.
Oh, gosh, I wish I'd had the one that DJ brought over earlier. It was, it had a whole leather sheath on it. And the kid that he's got doing his leather is pretty phenomenal. And he's just a young pup.
Okay. I don't know if you can see. I got the drop down on my Lasermatic, and I've got the bottom exhaust port coming out. So when you're cutting, all that smoke goes down. I've been running the filter, but not a lot. when I'm cutting straight through. When I engrave, I put it in, but it's been pretty cool. All the smoke goes down underneath and sucks out the bottom. It doesn't even come back up into. I've had a magnet on here and had the lid open, and there's been no smoke in the house, in the shop. So that's been pretty good.
I have one of those.
Yeah, you got it installed yet?
In the box that it came in.
Oh, also, per request, Koozie Caddies. This is for the slims. This is a double. This is a single. I got them done finally. I got to get them on the website yet, but they made it. They made it off the printer the other day. I just haven't had time to do anything.
Yeah, Dwayne, I have no desire to do Kydex. I've watched my son do it. I'm just like, nah, no, I'll stick with my resin.
All right, I'm just getting some 1/8" maple. We're gonna do a couple of those earrings. I like to keep my stuff up off the bed, off the honeycomb. So I attach my little standoffs there. Don't get any flashback at all. Wait. Who stole my? One of them's missing. Hold on.
It's right there.
No, it's not. It's over there.
Oh, that's
I know where it's at.
That's where I put it.
Well, I thought I knew where it was at. There's one. Probably on the floor somewhere. I probably kicked it under my bench. I should probably get the camera on this thing.
Might as well.
But, you know, I'm lazy. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Oh, get into light burn. Where's
Greg Wilson? Jeremy builds a drop down, and it works spectacularly.
Yeah.
I have
unfortunately it's more expensive than what Rolly sells, but I can't help that. Because I didn't buy 7,000 units at once to get the price down. I have to make them one at a time, and it takes 15 hours.
Well, maybe you should stop being so cheap.
What was that?
I don't
Oh, damn.
know. I don't know. There we go. All right, little feller.
All right. Homing. Okay. I'm gonna go to my move button. I'm gonna go. Get back to my camera. There we go. Looks like my board's crooked. We'll fix that in a minute. Actually, Greg, if you peruse through the Lasermatic, the Raleigh page, however you're supposed to pronounce that word. Somebody, I don't know if it's gone, it probably is by now, but somebody had a drop down and some other stuff available, brand new in the box they wanted to get rid of. All right, I'm going to frame that just for kicks and giggles. And it doesn't want to frame. Why is it not wanting to frame? Why does it say busy?
Just go change your input real quick.
No, I just right click on devices and make it snap out of its delusions.
Oh, or that.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever.
All right, we'll frame that.
All right. Shut that noisy sucker off.
Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, I see this. I don't. This thing locks the. It puts the lock on the rotary on every time now. I don't understand what's going on. This is 2.1 release candidate though, so
go find your rotor release, and then
I just did it and restarted.
Yeah, and it's still.
I don't know. We're gonna do it right now.
Okay, well then do it.
No, it's not. It won't. Okay, I'm restarting it. This thing is not. It doesn't like to play nice when there's another machine plugged in for some reason. What are you talking about, Three Dogs? What are you talking about? Gap adjustment for the Raleigh.
Okay, all my knives are done. Dang, freaking sharp, stupid things.
Oh. Hey guys, if you're still here, I'm an idiot.
Are you waiting for somebody to argue?
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll.
How do I get this back on the screen?
I don't know.
Okay. You see this right here? Right here? That right there? Yeah. The only issue with having the quick attach on is you got to be careful of that. So it's too close to the back end. That's why it's doing that. So I just reminded myself of that, looking at it do that thing. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. It's going to home. It's not going to home. I got to pull it off the rear thing. All right. So no, Bob, not it's me. Okay, I didn't pay attention to things. I got it now. I got it.
It's not you. It's me.
It's not you. It's me. Where's my stage? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. So now I can home. All right, we'll try this one more again. I want to try this fume extractor, but The stars are not aligned tonight. Okay. Yes, I was correct. I had to do it different. We're going to go that way. Put it right there. Frame it again. All right, I got to go a little bit more because a little bit of this adjustment is a lot less hassle than trying to adjust my camera in Lightburn and then having it come back on the next day and completely be gone again. Cool, that'll work. All right, now we'll take these, hold down shift, connect that, and then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to grab that, and it adjusted everything where I want it to be, and that is fine. And why is there some blues? These have to be red.
Jeremy, I'm going to send you some pictures of these knives so you can put them up. How do you want it? Do you want it through Messenger?
Sure.
Or I guess I could just log on to the chat and just put them in there from my phone, couldn't I?
My phone's hooked up to my computer, so if you were to text them to me, send them. If you're going to do it, send it into the. Otherwise, it'd be quicker for me to get them off of Messenger.
Copy.
Material library. What did I put in there, guys? Maple. I put maple in there. Where's maple? Hard maple wood. Why is that one? Wow. Guys, I'm like so out of it right now. I don't even know what's going on.
That's my job, dude. Jeremy, does the Alien Cell have a good camera?
I can go into that too when we're done here. The Alien Cell has 3 pretty cool
Santa.
cameras.
Miss Santa leaving.
Yeah. See you, Santa. Thanks for stopping by for a few minutes. He's busy. He's got a lot of stuff going on right now. All right. So I don't know. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just going to do like these for now because I just want to do some cuts. So let me go over here. 3mm cut. Assign. Okay. All right. Now, how do we do this?
I don't know.
Well, it's plugged into the wall. I suppose the little button that says on, off should be on the on position.
You better check the manual. I'm not for sure. Not for sure how that fancy stuff works. Jeff,
Okay.
Jeff,
That's on a medium. It's got some pretty touchy stuff on it, but it's a little fan icon on there that if you hit that a couple of times, sorry Jim, hold on. It'll go low, medium, high. I got it on medium. So we're gonna hit send on this thing.
Let her fly.
A little bit of smoke in the cabin because it's got 4 passes to do and it's cutting. I'm gonna go get my other camera and move it over here a minute while you're doing that. Let me get on to you, Jim. What you got? Show it off.
These are the ones you were talking about, Jeff? Yeah, those are nice little steak knives, whatever you want to call them. They fit my paws pretty well.
Stay there. Don't do that. Crazy stuff.
I just sent Jeremy all the pictures of everything I just did, so he'll get them posted up here in a minute whenever he gets a second.
Yeah, hold on.
Nice little Skinner. Yeah, Greg, he's doing some earrings.
All right, hold on. I had to go get my camera from the other side of the shop, bring it over here, and run the cord over real quick. But I mean, you can see there's barely any smoke in there.
And that's
I can
on
smell
medium?
nothing in the shop.
And that's running on medium?
And that's the top of the machine. So you hit this little button right there, and it turns the fan up and down. And obviously, this will talk to the other machine, and then you've got all the percentages of the filters, how long they're going to last you, where they're at. And then you've got the dust particle over there on the left, which is pretty much nothing. So yeah. Yeah, Greg, Jim answered that question. I think I am doing earrings, but is just a smoke eater test for this alien cell purifier.
Hey.
Okay, where did you send me those pictures?
To whatever that is. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah, hold on. I got to get out of HTL and go back to my personal one. Hold on.
Hey, could you...
There they are.
Can you put up DJ's email?
Can I do what?
Can you put up DJ's email on the ticker underneath?
The only thing you sent me was a Instagram. Is that his email? All I have is an Instagram link.
Really? That's all I sent.
Yeah, that's all you sent me.
Jeez, what a slacker I am. Hold on. Hey, Kevin, okay. I'm going to try to put DJ's email up, and you can get a hold of him because I have no idea.
All right, there's the pictures. Wait, what's that doing in there? There we go. It was going the wrong way. Oh, the logos look good.
Yeah, go ahead and throw his Instagram up.
Okay.
So guys, if you're interested in any of these knives, I've got the pictures. So just kind of give me a good description, and then you can reach out to DJ. He's pretty fair on these prices, but you won't be disappointed in the knives. The edge retention and the sharpness on these things are unbelievable. I watched him chop a deer antler all the way in two and then cut a piece of paper with it. So.
Okay, did you send me his email?
I'm looking for it right
or
now.
his Instagram? I have to, hold on. I got to go find his Instagram now. I don't have it quick.
Okay. Hold on.
Hold on a second.
I can send this to you.
I got it. I got it right here.
Okay.
I'm going to put that in the chat.
That's fine.
Okay, incoming. There you go. Greg says they're killing them with all the cameras and stuff so easy. It ain't easy. I don't have a button box over here I can just flip and switch like Patrick and Rich do. I have to go through StreamYard, go into the
camera switch.
go into the settings, go to my camera, into the video, and then switch my camera from there. I'm getting better at how fast I can find it. This camera you're watching right now, cut these earrings out, are the ones that used to be on my face, on top of my laptop, or on top of my screen. And somebody yelled at me because they didn't like it, and they sent me this other one. So I'm using that camera over here looking at the Rolly. I've got another camera setting up on my boom where my mic is at that I can swing in about a 9-foot arc around my shop to look at different things. But and that's the one of those. I was using that camera and this camera you're looking at now for the unboxing and the pull out drawer slide thing underneath the alien cell on those 2 videos this week. It's what I have. That's what I'm going to use. I don't use my phone for recording. It eats the battery up. I don't like it. All right, 7 o'clock. It's an hour. Anybody still here? Anybody want to ask any questions while we're dealing with stuff? I will hang out for a few more minutes.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing planned.
Plug it up. I ain't plugging it up.
Plug what up?
I got to tell you, the reason why I wanted this thing, why isn't it? Oh, now you're going to follow. Yeah. All right. The reason why I wanted this thing, number one, is I wanted to unbox it and look at it and see what it was like compared to some other ones that are on the internet for like $900. But I wanted to be able to take it to shows to hook to that because I take that to shows and I need to be able to do stuff inside. 3 dogs. I don't have an opinion on the air purifier yet because I literally have been using it for 9 minutes. Oh, nope. Yes, 9 minutes. 8 minutes, 53 seconds. I was close. I didn't even look at the time. So, yeah, there's nothing in the shop. I can't smell anything. It's pulling it out of the machine really nicely on like low to medium. So, I mean, what's the AP2? You talking about the fume extractor? I have no idea what the AP2 is. I haven't really looked into a lot of them. Let me find the one that I was looking at, and I will show you. Ooh, is it in my? I should have all these queued up for you already, but whatever. I'm not that good. Oh, I have no idea. I don't deal with Xtool anything. I haven't had the opportunity, and I'm not signing their stuff. Okay, I can't. Okay, tonight's the one night that I actually want to see the ad for this thing, and it's probably the one night that it won't show up. Earlier today and yesterday, every other ad was this air purifier that I was looking at. Jim, I showed that one to you Wednesday night.
Yep.
And now it won't show up. What in the world?
Xtool paid to have it.
Here it is. No. Right here. Found it. It's called Fume Clear.
Fume Clear.
Okay. So this is, get out of here. So these are the ones that I was comparing, just kind of trying to do apples to apples to this thing. They had some of the same numbers and the same filters, filter quantity of filters, I should say. So fume extractors, laser engraver right here. So we're going to be on the laser engraver, and we're going to be under 70 watt. So, which is going to be this one right here. So this one's for a 30 to 70 watt laser. So this is what I was comparing on paper to for the price of $800. And all of the specs on this seem to be pretty much what the Alien Cell one is, as far as the microns that it connects, the style of filters, which is here. They got some. What's that one? Nope. There it is. So they got this one's set up a little bit different though, because I actually think, looking at this one, pulling that one apart and looking at the filters on the Alien Cell, I think the Alien Cell is actually better for how they've got it set up and all the, because these look like all pre-filters. And then they've got the big, looks like a carbon. Is that a carbon and a HEPA wrapped into one down there? Or the carbon's in the bottom. That's what it is on this one. The carbon's all in the bottom, just kind of hanging out. I think you got to dump it and replace it when it's full. I don't know how they do that. Anyways, I don't know a lot about them, but that's the one. Fume Clear is what it is. You guys can go check those out. I don't have any affiliation with them. Like I said, apples to apples, paper to paper. I was just trying to figure out which one would be the closest one. And this was the one I was getting ads on Facebook for. So anyway, it is what it is.
Yep. Thanks, Dwayne. Yes, everybody, please hit the like button. We like to be liked. Yeah, the other night, Bob, when we were on the LMR and Patrick had his camera right down by it, you could hardly hear that filter run. What does the like button do? It puts $1.50 in a Chinese kid's bank account.
Yeah, if you hit that like button enough, Xi Jinping can change his name to Xi Jinping. Okay, so this X-Tool one, the X-Tool one, I pulled that up, the AP2. That's $800. And it says it has 6 filters in it.
It has two. It has two up on top. It has 2 up on top.
And they got some fancy super cyclone thing that I think they stole from vacuum cleaner system. Yeah, basically it's set up exactly the same way as this one, the Alien Cell, and it's $200 cheaper than this one. So X-Tool's $800, the Alien Cell. Also, hold on. Breaking news. Nope, you guys missed it. I thought it was going to be good. I had it in my thing to look at this tonight. Yesterday or the day before, it was on sale for $539. So it's not anymore. It's $599.
Yeah, still those $600.
Yeah,
that's still a good deal.
And I do have an affiliate link to Alien Cell now. So if you guys want to help the channel out, you feel like you want to buy something like this, just click my affiliate link in the description, and yeah, I'll get a little kickback. Don't cost you nothing. Now, so far, the 60 watt has a smaller dot size than the 30 watt Rolly, I want to say.
See that right there, Jack? That is one of the big reasons that I don't have a CO2 is having to realign the mirrors and stuff all the time. I'd be like, no.
Yeah. Okay, so this, I'm going to do a comparison for you. That is the Lasermatic 30 watt. This one is the 60 watt Alien Cell. Alien Cell, Lasermatic. I do believe the Lasermatic 60 watt has finer detail in the whiskers and some of the other stuff than the 30 watt does. And it looks better. It's crisper. It's pretty amazing. Although, what I did just notice. Oh, no. Okay, wrong. This one's the 30. This one's the 60. Look at the A and fart. See that one on the 60 watt? Look at the A on the 30 watt. That little middle part's missing. The 60 watt left it in. So it's got a smaller dot size. I was wondering about engraving with that. I asked for the 60 watt for cutting because I wanted the power. And I got to tell you, when it's cutting through that 5mm plywood, it is amazing. With the engraving.
Are you running the same speed as you would on the 30 or faster?
Oh, dude. Okay. This thing, I'm running 20, what are you, 20,000 maxed out?
Yeah.
I usually run about 18.5 with a 4% overscan or whatever they call it. That I'm running 33,000. The Alien Cell, I'm running 33,000 if you're going to compare numbers. 560 millimeters per minute.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
33,000 millimeters per second. So that one, I'm running half again as fast as that one. And the power was 20-30%.
Wow.
And I'm going to drop 20%. I'm going to drop it down to 15 because it's a little deep. It's still crisp, but it was a little deep. So, and it's not horrible. Yeah, Bob, I'm not hooking this thing up in the shop. This one's specifically going to go to shows so I can do indoor shows and not have smoke blown into people's faces. I've got a 6-inch up there going from the back of the alien cell, and I got like 4 ports down here that run under my bench system out the big 6-inch out the back wall there for all these behind me, and it keeps all the smoke out.
What happened to the earrings?
Except for when you forget to turn it on.
What happened to the earrings?
Oh. What happened to the earrings?
Yeah.
Do-do-do.
If you go back about a half hour, you were doing earrings so you could check the air purifier.
Yeah, it's still running. Their earrings are still going.
Oh.
I didn't do all of them. I only did a few. It's got 6 minutes left. It was a 27-minute burn on just a few of these earrings, and I got 6 minutes left.
Huh.
Hey, Tony. Anybody want to see something different? Fiber laser. It's got a bunch of junk on it. Oh, alien cell space. Somebody wanted to look at that. I don't remember what the question was now.
Let me run back up.
Oh, the cameras.
Yeah, Dwayne was asking about the camera. Oh, excuse me. Dang it. Oh, my gosh. Everything's blooming around here. Killing me.
All right. Oh, let's see. Can I bring that up? All right. So, it's got those dual cameras. Oh, please connect your device. Okay. That one. Confirm. All right. I'll capture that device. This has got the twin cameras above. There's a little bit of a lap in the middle. And I haven't run the calibration is on the machine. I ran the camera calibration on the machine, so I don't know if that fixes anything. So yeah, you can see right here, there's a little bit of a gap in the middle right here. So we'll go here. And I think what we'll do, can I just do it that way? Slats confirm. We'll just do basswood 5mm confirm. And we'll just do an engrave. Let's move these down closer to the other camera here. So we can run this all the way up 560. It's fine. You can go a little higher. You want it a little bit darker, you go up. I'm going to run this at 20%. And that's pretty much what I had. I want to change. Wait. Why is this doing this to me again?
I don't know.
That's the one thing they have to fix. I'm so used to scrolling in and out with the wheel on Lightburn that here you have to use the control. All right, so I want to change this to 0.08.
I'm gonna help Greg out.
What's that?
I'm gonna help Greg out. Okay, Greg, got a quarter. Hold on, where's it at? There we go. Come on. Whoop. Got a quarter. Heads, tails. Heads, you become unlazy. Tails, you just stay in your chair. How's that? Here we go.
Okay, so now I'm going to come up here. I'm going to hit this play button, and that's the wrong button. I'm an idiot. I'm going to come up here to this one, and I'm going to click on that. And there's the other internal camera in the corner. You can see it doing its stuff.
That's pretty cool.
There. Get that as big as I can get it, and actually I can do that.
Thanks, Dwayne. I'm telling you, literally everything last week decided that it was springtime in Idaho.
And that is the filter kit adapter on top of that 60 watt too. I don't think the filter's in it at the moment.
See, look at Jeremy and all of his cameras.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 for recording and machines wise, and I've got a few other ones that are just defunct and don't work, like from machines that I ripped out.
You have a problem.
I don't even know if it's doing anything. Hold on.
I was going to say, it don't look like it's doing nothing. It's doing a whole lot of nothing.
It is. The problem is it's just doing a very thin outline. You'll see it when it's done. It's actually engraving, but it's very light. I probably could have put it a little darker. Now it's doing some weird line after fill thing. I don't know what that is.
Good catch, Jack. Usually, so
and now it's going to go back to the home, set itself back down, and go to sleep.
So here's a knife that I was doing the other night, Jack. And well, I destroyed one because Jeremy and I were working on some settings. We'll try and
it's all my fault. Blame me.
No, we didn't like how they were coming out. So on the other knife, I flipped my artwork upside down on my bed. And I was like, cool, I like that color. That's really cool. Then I did that. And I'll
be right back.
And I put that logo upside down. So, yeah. I didn't catch it until it was too late. Yeah, that 60 watt, Dwayne, it's a monster. I mean, those things they're like this. They're huge. So you guys doing anything grandkids wise for Easter? You guys making them any artwork or anything? I think I'm gonna make some little egg carriers for my grandbabies. You too, Ava Lee.
What happened?
Huh?
Dropping like flies?
No.
No.
Tony has a question for you. What broke on your M5C printer?
The software or the hardware. I don't know. I bought a brand new head for it and it did the same exact thing. I couldn't get it to do the bed leveling correctly. I mean, it would do it. It would go through the whole process. It would heat up. It would cool down, do all the thing. As soon as I hit a print, it would just drag across the PEI plate again. I raised up the Z height and, in increments, and it wouldn't print. So I go back down, do a bed leveling again, restart everything, turn the machine off, wait, turn it back on, do another bed level, and it did it. So I just gave it away. But it happened, all that started happening after they went from Anchor Make to Eufy Make in the studio. And even after I got Orcheslicer and I tried to get it hooked up into Orcheslicer, it wouldn't do anything.
Jeff, send me some pictures. That sounds pretty cool. A vending machine that will vend egg shapes with a prize inside.
What did I show the difference the other day of crafted? I don't remember what you're talking about. All right. Anything else you guys want to see? I'm going to turn this off. It's done. Oh, let me. Oh, I'm not moving that. I'm going to have to cut that again. Some of those didn't fall, and I don't want to mess them up. What do you mean it won't frame? You don't have the red light?
I might have to do that. That is a wonderful idea. 3D print some eggs. I've got some colored PLA. I might have to do that. Perfect.
Oh, display, import, export, editor, unit, grid, display. What's that?
What are you looking for?
Three Rusty Nails says he's trying to use his MOPA 60 watt and it won't frame. And I don't know is it the red light? It will not show the tool liner on the part when I hit frame.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what it says when I hit frame over here. Oh, you gotta have it on though.
All right. So which one of these are you using? These should all work, but I always use bounds when I'm using one of these, except for, I think if I'm using a round one or an odd shaped one, I'll use one of these two. I can't remember which one it is now. I just click them until I figure out which one I like. Most of the time it's just a square and then I have whatever I need in it and it'll let me line everything up. Frame individually. This is what I have turned on.
Yeah, I have image bounds turned on.
Do you?
Yeah, and it doesn't do any different right there.
Yeah, I don't. I've never touched any of this stuff, and this is the way I have it set.
Yeah.
Let's go up into here.
Where would that be? Tools?
What are you looking for?
To be able to go into the machine.
Device settings. Screwdriver. Yep, wrench and screwdriver.
Yep, device settings.
I don't think this has got anything we want.
Please require other options on Galvo and basic settings. I have require framing before start on. Ports and lasers.
There is a red light laser thing somewhere, and I don't get into these settings. I just don't mess with them, so I don't know where that one's at. Let me go into this one.
I want to say manage.
Yeah, I don't know where to find that red light. There's a red light. Maybe mine don't have it.
No, I know which one you're talking about. So you can.
Oh, right here, red dot always on. Is that 3 Rusty Nails? Is check this right here in the ports and laser settings to see if this is on. Oh, that's the red dot. Never mind.
He has image.
No, the two red dots. The 2 red dots are your focus dots. I'd turn those off. I run a stick, so I don't have to worry about those. Turn this on right here. Turn this red dot always on and see if that helps you. If it's not on.
Not there. Device settings. Download basics.
They're going to find out what happens when you turn it off. Turn on the machine.
I do believe in Galvo and basic settings. It's under red dot because I know that Patrick's had me use that to get my red line to match up with my laser line.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
All right, so this is on. I got this turned on right now. And there's my red dot in the middle. So let me hit the OK. I'll do this. I'll hit the frame. So you don't have that happening? Okay.
Wait a minute, because that's the framing tool, right? So
yeah.
if your layer isn't turned on, it's not going to frame it.
Oh yeah, that's it. There you go. Right here. Is this on? Your output show turned on for your tool lines. So if you turn that into blue, that one should be on too. Because if you turn that off, well, that won't even show up on the thing though. All right, so I turned that one off. Will it frame? No, it won't frame. If this one's off, it won't frame.
The output, yeah.
This one, it won't even show up on your screen. But if, good call, Jim. If this one's not on, then it won't frame. Try that one.
Yeah, you have no layers in your project set to output.
It is. That is on. I'll take my frame and turn it off and hit the frame, and it won't frame. You have no layers in project set to output. Yeah, try that. I'm not sure. I am not a technical guru on this stuff.
That's why we have Jack. That's why we have Jack in here.
Right. See, I can't even find my camera. No, that's my microphone. Where's my camera? Here we go. You guys look at all the fancy cameras. I don't even know where they're at. I mean, there's one there, and one there. But I don't even know where they're at. Oh, sometimes I just quit and call it a day.
Nah, what fun's that? What fun is that, mi amigo?
Yeah. Anybody else got anything they need to have help done? You can email me after the show and stuff too. I might not help you tonight, but Monday come around when I'm back in the shop, I can work on some stuff. Fire while framing is only for like diode and CO2.
Hey, Jack.
Because Valvos are the only ones that have the red light frame.
Jeremy might take you up on that if he gets snow again. Yeah, the cut selected button, that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm not mowing the snow. We've tried that once. Talking to me, Bob? What I was just showing on screen? Yeah, that was my fiber laser frame. So you have your beam that does the work, the engraving and the cutting and all the stuff, and then you have a red light laser that's inside that comes in within that. That's a framing laser. It's completely separate. So you can have a round object inside of a square, and you can frame the square to center up your piece. And then when you hit fire, it'll just do the round object. It won't do the square, because the square was, if I'm making sense, the square is just your framing.
So which you use bounds all the time?
It depends on what I'm doing. It depends on the shape. Like if I'm if I cut earrings out of brass, let's say, and I have the shape there and I need to engrave it, then I'll use the bounds or whatever it is, and it'll go around the shape so I can line it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Twist it, whatever, if I have to move it. And it helps me line things up that way. That way I can hit the engrave button. It'll do what I need to do inside that piece.
Okay. Yeah, I use contour all the time, so and it basically comes up with the same thing, I think. You know, if I put a heart in there, it'll give me a heart.
No, I think it changed, because it used to be that it would do like so you have a dog tag, it would do the dog bone shape around it, and then you could put your stuff inside. Now it's, unless they changed it, and I haven't set any settings up, but now it also used to do like all of the letters and everything. Now it just puts squares, for me anyways. It just puts little squares where all the little parts of the artwork is. It doesn't do what it used to do.
On your bounds one?
Yeah, on any of them. So I don't know if I did something wrong or if I didn't update what I need to.
Let me see what I got in here. Let me see if I can bring something in that has. Let's try that.
Raisin Bran, Greg. Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran Crunch, to be specific.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
With cocoa pebbles in it when the leftover milk, you have leftover milk.
There you go. All right, let's see what we get here. Because now I'm curious. So
Uh-oh, you better get busy, Jack. That reminds me, has anybody watched Bourbon Moth Woodworking?
Yes.
He sold a $10,000 pallet. What is that called? Bespoke. He sold a $10,000 bespoke pallet that he had up on his website for like years, and somebody actually bought it, and so he had to go and buy all the material and make this pallet again that he did as a joke because somebody actually purchased it. So, yeah, have one ready if you're going to leave it on your website. And he's got 2 of them. And he's got another one ready now. Well, actually, it was like $6,000, and he raised it up to $10,000, so it wouldn't happen again soon.
Yeah, he'll probably sell one tomorrow.
Not to me. Not to me. Oh, man. I forgot to turn that off. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, we're going to get out of here. It's 20 to 8. We're done. I don't know who's on tonight doing whatever, but you guys can scoot over there and not split your time up if you don't want to. It's only slowed down. 5:30. So it's not. It's 7:45 to me. I'm hungry. I need to go get some supper. I'm not starving by any means. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm I'm well rounded.
But I had leftovers for breakfast at 1:00 today, so I'm kind of ready for another meal.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I might just go down to the buggy and get me a giant burrito.
There you go. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, when you come out, we'll go to the burrito buggy.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, you know what? Have a good weekend. Go to church tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Hug your loved ones. Do all the good things. We'll talk to you next weekend. See ya.
Peace.